Hello and welcome. Don't change that dial. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the Trixie Show.
No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright. There's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. The portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shira. And the fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create? Well, how about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shira, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Larnay, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little phone talk, perhaps. How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonium Operative? Looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you, and what are you doing in the role? For that, I'm going to have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything. That's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So do you mean to tell me that you drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hocking Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an ornament. This is an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man, such as myself. An artifact, like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over. Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. Oh, no, Shira. You should never try to pry into the secrets of the mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you my wit. Shira, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, it really should have been straightforward from the beginning. As you've already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist of the Royal Army. The bracer with a special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. The divine blade, Cassius Bright, is the one I seek. Chapter 2, Madrigal of the White Magnolia. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Back in pose. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our destination is the Ruhr region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite a detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shira said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to get there on foot. We could save the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have time to go spend money shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. So, what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Ruhr region, we'll need to go through the Krone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the west gate. Okay, the west gate, right? Okay. So I hear the Sky Bandits were finally arrested. They sure caused us a lot of trouble. Nigel was arrested and taken to the Hocking Gate. I guess it's back to managing the factory for me. It looks like old Nigel was involved in some really shady business. Go look at their stuff now. Nice. No, do it here. Order. So Stell has HP. And he has attack. HP. The army returned my products which were stolen by the Sky Bandits. Now I can finally settle down and get back to business as usual. Stun rod. got left with all their stuff. I hope I didn't sell. Nope. Can't I find the guy who sells all I thought they were at the market. Army reports that the military's intelligence division successfully located Sky Bandit's hideout in the Mountains of Rose. Criminals were apprehended. Now all hostages were set free. Lindy found an abandoned mine mere days prior to the capitalist capture. Though Lindy was found in an abandoned mine north of Minori Village, its cargo had been looted, and its passengers and crews were still missing. But this was the break the investigators needed to crack the case wide open, and shortly thereafter, that's exactly what they did. Great success with the new intelligence division. The monumental task of clue analysis and deduction fell upon the Royal Intelligence Division, then founded by a young man named Colonel Alan Richard. While the Border Patrol tracked criminals, a team of intelligence officials led by one General Morgan fed them information and analysis, and it was this coordinated effort that ultimately led to a successful rescue. Historic arrest witnessed by the media. Put your hands in the air, came the cry. And with that, the Royal Army blockaded the capital so that they could escape, and it was all over. Don Kepler's blank, disbelieving stare said it all. Bracers also played a crucial role. Intelligence, Border Patrol alone can't take all the credit for this successful rescue, as a handful of bracers played a fairly significant role too, modestly dodging the limelight in the process. Several hours prior to the Army's raid, these bracers infiltrated the Sky Bandit's hideout through decidedly non-standard means, and waged a small war against them from within, keeping them off their guard. In the end, it seems the bracers and the Royal Army really did work together, albeit by accident. Ringleader taken to Lyston Fortress. Don Kepler, the ringleader of this crime family, has been transferred to the Lyston Fortress, where he will be thoroughly interrogated. The Kepler's Imperial-made light aircraft Bobcat has been impounded as evidence, and the case is expected to be an open and shut one. Families relieved the hostages are safe. Friends and families of the hostages finally have reason to smile again now that they know their loved ones are safe. Bosa's Mayor Maybell is overjoyed as well. This is a result we all prayed for, she says, and we owe an immeasurable debt of thanks to all those involved in resolving this incident without casualty. We at Liberal News also wish to send our gratitude to General Morgan along with all his men and women of the Intelligence Division for working around the clock to track down the whereabouts of the hostages and their captors. Everyone else involved deserves commendation as well. So let's be sure that when they return to their homes, there is a true hero's welcome. Society. Duke Dunan von Alessi to visit Iran. Our sources say that Her Majesty's nephew has planning a vacation to Iran, but the exact times and locations remain undisclosed. Society. Imperial citizen dines and dashes. The upscale Anteros restaurant in Bosa's North Block suffered a loss this week when an Imperial traveler, would-be musician, bilked on his rather hefty bill. The man was arrested on the spot and imprisoned in Hockingate. A bit severe, but it sends a powerful message. Alright. Where's the book? Make how many? How many can I make? Oh, I know I'm just gonna eat it right then. Oh, see, I keep thinking it goes into her inventory and it doesn't. Shit. Alright, that doesn't work out very well. I can't find the healing stuff. That could be a problem. All right. Is down here. Let's go all the way around that way. Okay, I don't know that I've done much past here. Boiled egger. boy. Man, it looks like we finally made it. So, is that building supposed to be the checkpoint? It seems like it to me. Once we pass through there, we'll be in the Ruan region. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. But we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and bust at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we'd be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right, I guess it could be really dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers of the checkpoint. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're racers, just so you know. Sal showed the soldier her junior racer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a racer. So are you here with work then? No, actually we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior racers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently, we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's been quite peculiar. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it would be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. Okay. So we get a little bit of a rest. And then carry on with our way. See what is in this place before we carry on. If there's anything interesting here. I think there'd be something. Since this place is at such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Stay the night, so I'll try to make our eyes as large and eerie as she could and hope to scoring some free food as well. I see, well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're racers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Ah! Yep. Let's get the fireplace on, shall we? So nice and warm. You know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Organ stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'd be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful. Thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here has drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And, full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure is a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is going to be about the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. What do you know about? Don't take me too seriously. I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was. Certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? You must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as both of you, so I'm sure you get along just fine. Huh? Same line of work? I knew I'd seen the two of you somewhere before. You're the heavy blade agate. Ah, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? And what happened to Scheherazade? Shira returned to Roland. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior racers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so we can do just that. Senior racers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior racers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits, and we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from old man Lugren. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone, without Scheherazade's help? Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days, you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. Well, we're not all caught up in ourselves. How about yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What are you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of night? You're either plain careless, or maybe that bandana is just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. Work? For the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too. He just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something, at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. And you better stop poking around where you shouldn't or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to run and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board. That's Yon, far better suited for the likes of you. Hey, it looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that to us because he's worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. We definitely do get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've still got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up right now, but I guess it's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Good old Estelle. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? It really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Fortunately, rules are rules, and I charge up to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. Are you sure it's not just the wind? What the? A pack of wolves? You've got to be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm going to check it out. You two stay here. Aw, now you just wait a minute. Maybe we'll go see for ourselves or something. That's stuff that we should do. Whoa! This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? You call yourself a Don't get me wrong. It's just like the Army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. We just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could. Just like he says, this is our job. We'll get back inside, you three. Crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. It seems like something's happening on the Ruan side of the checkpoint. What? Incredible. You're getting stronger than the rules suggest. Ah, so you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of nuts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine. Whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Oh, it looks like we managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learned the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong. I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way from becoming senior racers, though. Hey, was everything okay over there? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he was just suffering a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad that you happened to be here. I should have expected as much from the heavy blade agate. I didn't do much. And these kids didn't do a half-bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you two, then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight. So you two be good kids and get some sleep. Ha! Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that. But he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle, wake up. Come on, can't a woman have some beauty sleep? Huh? Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is Crone Pass checkpoint. Oh, right. We had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? It looks as if he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off those monsters last night, too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, so. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright. It's off to Ron we go. Good morning. Good morning to yourselves as well. Thanks for helping us out the way you did last night. We didn't do much. How about you guys? Did you run into any trouble patrolling the area after that? Nope, everything was fine, like on any normal night. I'll tell you what though, that was rather strange. Strange? What was? You know how the lights along the roads and checkpoints have the ability to ward off monsters, right? Well, even if there were monsters that approached the checkpoint, they wouldn't be any more than 2 or 3 in number. Yeah, so yesterday was the first time I've ever seen them come in a large pack like that. Yeah, that is rather strange, now that you mention it. Then again, these monsters were small change when compared with the Imperial Army. We should probably just consider it good training in protecting our base of operations. Is that really the issue here? For us, that's all we're really concerned about. Protecting the checkpoint is paramount. We'll leave figuring out what the monsters were thinking up to you bracers. Now, getting back on topic, you guys are heading over to Ron, right? Are you ready to fill out the paperwork for your gate pass? Yes, thank you. Estelle and Joshua filled out the paperwork to enter the Ruan region. Well, that's that. It looks like you're done here. Enjoy your travels in Ruan. The warrant officer operated the gate. Welcome to the Ruan region. Blue oceans and white magnolias await you. That reminds me, you'll be heading to Ruan City, right? Yep, that was the plan. Why? Well, just make sure to report to the guild concerning the incident that happened up here last night. There will be a payment there from the army for helping us out. Really? Yeah, but you're going to have to divvy your spoils with Agate. Alright, enjoy yourselves, and good luck in your endeavor to become senior racers. Thanks! We really appreciate everything you've done for us. The attack on a checkpoint last night was good practice. I guess I should be better prepared for an emergency both in body and mind. Do something really quick and then continue on our journey. And see what happens next. I might actually fight some of the monsters on the way for some XP. I should have fought some of those other little blobby guys because they were easy to beat. Oh, I did not. How did I turn around? These guys. These guys were pretty easy to defeat. There's 2 of them this time. Oh wow, he hit hard. Ah yes, and they do that. Here we go.
All right, we're good to go.
Keep following the path. I think I want to fight all of them. Oh no! These guys look very dangerous. use these. They're poison. I don't want to lose our points.
Here I come! Piece of cake!
Piece of cake. So this was... Oh, there's a bridge. Minori, wow. Ooh, pretty. Hey Joshua, check it out. It's the ocean. Yes, I think I would have figured that out. It's so blue and sparkly and just huge. And the sound of the waves and the smell of the tide. This is what it feels like. Is this the first time you've seen the ocean? Well, I can sort of remember seeing it when I was really young. It was on an ocean liner with Dad at one time. This might be the first time I've seen it up close, though. I see. It's been a long while for me as well. We got here by walking, though. No ship this time. Yep, I feel like we've accomplished something. East Run, 374 cells. Minori Village, 63 cells. Marina Lighthouse. What to do? I wouldn't feel right leaving the lighthouse unattended to go get help. But on the other hand, I can't very well leave things as they are either. My, who have we here? What brings you to Varine Lighthouse? Nothing much, just looking around. How about you? Why, I belong here. I'm the lighthouse keeper, you see. Though I must say, it's not an easy task maintaining a lighthouse of this size. Something wrong? That emblem on your chest. Wouldn't happen to be. Oh, that? Yeah, we're bracers. Junior bracers, at any rate. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? Y'all should rush to the assistance of an octogenarian in need. Not pretend like you didn't see his forlorn expression. What? What are you talking about, old man? Why didn't you say anything to us? Because you didn't ask. Shouldn't the first words out of your mouth as bracers be something like, "Are you in need of any assistance, my elderly friend?" I tell ya, young bracers these days are all fight, no care. Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Y'all are worlds apart from that manly bracer I worked with before. Now that was a bracer. Y'all could set your clocks by, yes sirree. I reckon that was 7 years ago. 8 perhaps. However long ago it was, he was better than you two. Well, I can't tell you how much I'm simply loving this abusive lecture of yours. You were saying something about needing assistance. I was? Oh, right. Yes, dire need indeed. You see, I was out cutting the grass earlier, and silly me, I forgot to shut the door when I left. And wouldn't you know it, by the time I got back, there were monsters. Monsters all over the place. And with monsters skittering about, I daren't go back in there. I'm not that senile yet. So basically, you want us to exterminate the monsters, right? That's the idea, yes. Don't know how many of them there are, though, so try not to die, alright? Okay. We'll definitely do that. I do have to wonder, though, why monsters would wander into a lighthouse. They're probably drawn to the septium. That light is produced by a particularly large orbment, as you might imagine. Spot on, whippersnapper. When this happened before, the monsters were all gathered together at the top. Oh, well, that makes sense. Well, if it makes sense, then get going, girl. Use that brutish body of yours and show those monsters what's what. You bet. Let's do it to it. It's almost inspection time, so please take care of these things as quickly as you can, okay? And make sure you don't let your guard down, as those things are pretty nimble. Understood. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna see how this goes in the lighthouse. Hopefully not horribly. Yep, not off the good start. Okay.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's move out. We got through the first one and see how many levels there are to this thing. Before I came up. Made the food. Get distracted by making the food.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Not now.
see what we can see. Wonder how many levels there are to this. He didn't say. He just implied it was a very large lighthouse. Nothing on this floor. Okay, one down. Maybe two shot on that. I needed it. Oh boy.
We're good to go.
Take! Take!
I'm sorry.
Not
No,
now!
I was trying.
now.
We're good to go. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, there's another one in this room. I don't have anything I can do.
We're good to go.
Defeated all the monsters. Okay. Danger, unauthorized personnel prohibited. Oh, but it's so creative. How did the monster busting go? Stick a fork in it, old man, because this job is done. The monsters have all been taken care of. Everything should be back to normal in there now. Oh my, that's splendid news. Finally, I can put my mind at ease. Thank you for all your hard work, and don't forget, as you flex your bracer muscles in the future, to flex the hardest, strongest muscle of all, the carrying muscle. We certainly will try to do that. You take care as well, you old fossil. If you'll excuse us. Hey, just what do you think you're doing? Aren't y'all forgetting something? Huh, I don't think so. What about, is there anything else we can do for you before we go, good man? I'm not hearing it. Observe my mouth and mimic its movements. Is there anything else we can do? You get the picture? It's proper etiquette. Nay, proper caring to check with your client to ensure there are no other issues. The dashing young lad who helped me before certainly knew how to leave a good impression. Thought I could have learned a thing or two from him. Hard to believe you're in the same organization that he was, like comparing palms to a dragon. You're like trying my patience, you old windbag. That dashing man really was ideas with the gift of bracers, then why don't you give us a few pointers? Tell us more about this man crush of yours so we can better ourselves in his image to get you off our backs. Oh, he's just a dapper fellow who came to lend me a hand 7 or 8 years ago. What a man he was. Far different from you, girl, that's for sure. He was a real bracer, not some cheap imitation. In fact, the only way in which I could possibly compare the two of you would be hair color, I suppose. Same sort of reddish brown. Exact same, in fact. And looking closely, I'd say the color of your eyes is about the same, too. Reddish brown hair and the same color eyes as Estelle. Oh, wait, are you talking about... I was really hoping you'd be just like him when you said y'all were bracers, but I guess that was just wishful thinking. I doubt anyone could be as amazing as that man was. Can't hurt to try, though. Be diligent, and maybe you'll be a real bracer one day yourself. And even if you're not dashing, you did help me out, and I'm truly grateful. Always remember to care for your clients, and they'll do fine. So what do you think? What was he talking about? Yeah, I couldn't help but read into it myself. 7 or 8 years ago would be right on the money. But he was talking about our dad then, right? I think so. If so, then of course we're not going to measure up. Yeah, seriously. Though I guess we are racers like him now, so it's kind of flattering in a way. If we want to make names for ourselves like him, though, we really have to take it one step at a time. Catch up bit by bit, day by day. But even then, I think he's a little out of our league. Yeah, maybe. But I can only believe that one day we'll totally outclass him. I mean, we pretty much rule. Anyway, we'd best get going. This is no time to be horsing around. If we're gonna be world-class racers, we gotta get moving. You're absolutely right. Let's hit the road and see where it takes us. So now you need to go back and take that turn. This is just all the end. Alright, so go back. Oops, I ran right into it. Didn't really want to do that. Oh no, I couldn't see him behind the bush.
All right, we're good to go.
To go. Okay. See if I can get to this thing. Ah, civilization at last. And with nice pretty white flowers blooming everywhere, too. What did you say this place was called? Minoria. It's a little seaside village with an inn. And the white flowers are a type of hibiscus. They're so pretty. And the ocean and the flowers together, it smells great around here. It also makes me kind of hungry. Only you could work up an appetite from smelling flowers. Just make sure you eat the food and not the flowers. Hey, I'm a growing girl. It's almost noon anyway, so what would you say to lunch? Fine by me. But do we have any provisions? Why don't we get something local? It's such a nice, quiet little town. I mean, we just got to Bruin. That's true. Okay, let's go check out the inn and tavern. I used to work at the harbor in Ruin, but I came back to the village of my birth. I'll probably wind up settling down right where I was born and raised. The only downside is that my oh-so-delightful sister is here. Zach was fired from his job in Ruin, so he came back here. I have to wonder if he ever puts any thought in his future. His big sister is always worried about him. Are you guys travelers? I live over at the inn. You ought to stop in if you have time. Elder's house. Oh, are you travelers? If you're looking for a place to eat, I'd suggest you try White Magnolia. They've got good food and you get a fair amount for your money. It's worth checking out. We're travelers. Welcome to Minoria. One at a time, this village was quite At one time, this village was quite renowned for its inn, but with the advent of airships, we've seen far less traffic. Nowadays, we survive only because of the famous flowers. We're all woodsmen, hikers, and mountain nuts here. We came to Minoria so that we could do some climbing in the Prone Mountains. We're self-proclaimed mountaineers. I know Minoria is the best place to set up for a trek up Crone Mountains. We're just trying to get everything we need to make the climb safely. Welcome, welcome. Care for some food? We'd be happy to have you. I make it all myself with the help of my husband, and I'm quite confident you'll love every bite. Welcome to White Magnolia. I don't recall seeing you before. Are you here on vacation? No, we're just passing through on our way to Rouen. We came from Beauce by way of the Crone Pass. You're a joke. Wow, I never thought I'd meet another person brave enough to handle that place in this day and age. You're into hiking, I assume? No, not especially. It sure works up an appetite, though. Is there anything you'd particularly recommend? Oh yes, I'd suggest trying the box lunch. What's that? That windmill at the edge of town has a platform with a great view. Every day at lunch, lots of people buy them and take them there to eat. Oh, that might be nice. From what you're saying, it sounds like something I'd like. Well, why don't we try it? What kind of box lunches are there? Well, there's the smoked ham sandwich and seafood paella. Either would be good in my opinion. I think I'll try the sandwich. Then I'll have the seafood paella. Thank you. That'll be 120 there. I'll toss in some herb tea at no charge. It's my specialty. Thanks. Want to go over to the viewing platform? Sure. I've already checked here. He's not in the general store either. Damn, where could he be? Get a move on, Joshua. Whoa, Estelle, watch where you're going, or... Back! Oof. Ow. I'm sorry, are you okay? I wasn't paying attention to where I was going, and... No, it's alright. Pardon me, I confess my attention was elsewhere as well. Oh, okay. So I guess we're even. I swear, Estelle, what are you doing? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sorry she disturbed you. You're not hurt, I hope. No, I'm fine. I was looking for someone, and I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh, who are you looking for? A little boy, about 10 years old, wearing a cap? I don't suppose you've seen him by any chance. A boy and a cap. You seen one like that, Joshua? Not that I can recall, no. I see. Where could he be? If you'll excuse me, sorry to have caused you any trouble. Joshua? Hello? Calling Joshua. Come in, Joshua. Oh? What is it? Gee, I wonder. Oh, I get it. I see what's going on. A half-baked idea are you coming up with this time? Cooking up this time? Now, no need to be shy about it. I see the way she set your heart aflutter. Absolutely not. I just think I've met her before. A long time ago. I was just surprised. Met her before, you say. As pickup lines go, I'll give it 30 points. Moving on. Don't you recognize her uniform? Now that you mention it, isn't it the same outfit that Josette used as a disguise? Yep, the Genis Royal Academy uniform. Since we're in Rouen, it's not all that surprising to see someone wearing one. Ah, so that's the real thing then. She seemed polite and smart and refined. Totally different from that scruffy, crude pretender, in other words. What are you talking about? Josette had you completely fooled from the get-go. Oh, that's right. You teased me about it then, too. Well, if you get taken for a fool again, don't expect me to help you. Grr. Instead of picking on me, why not work on becoming a better judge of character? All right. Fine, I won't pick on you anymore. Good. Now, why don't we go have lunch up on the viewing platform? Fine. These flowers you see everywhere, they're a breed called Magnolia. Aren't they positively gorgeous? My granddaughter Sadie really is the sweetest girl. Her parents left to find work, but Sadie stays here to be with me. I'm truly grateful. Tearball. Wow, check out this view. Yep, you can practically see the entire ocean from here. Getting to eat at a nice place like this really makes it feel like you're living it up, huh? It sure does. So, shall we have ourselves a little picnic then? Sure, I'm starving. Get a load of this smoked ham sandwich. It smells good. I'm looking forward to eating my seafood paella, personally. I love the smell of saffron. Well, let's dig in. Yes, let's. Time for that first bite. Chomp, munch, chew, gulp. Wow, it's as good as it smells. The lettuce is super fresh and crunchy. The paella is really good too. Just the right amount of saffron. Quite the way I wanted it to. Pull it up. Why? Add compliments to the chef. Hey, can I have a bite? I've never tried paella before. Alright, how about we share? But my hands are full. I know, you can feed me. Feed you? Yep, this is a little embarrassing. Oh, it's fine, it's not like anyone's watching. Unless you can let loose, you'll never enjoy yourself. It's not being seen that makes it embarrassing. I don't have much of a choice here, do I? Joshua fed Estelle a bite of the paella. Munch, chew, gulp. Delicious. There's some pretty fantastic seafood. I don't know what that sweet peppery smell is, but it really adds something. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I'm being selfish, aren't I? Okay, give this a try. Estelle pushed her sandwich into Joshua's mouth, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Chew, 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 gulp. That's pretty tasty, but you didn't really have to do that, you know. I know. got it. Yeah, it was nice and warm without sitting all heavy. The breeze is nice. It makes you kind of sleepy. They say you shouldn't sleep right after. Maybe the little post-meal nap isn't so bad. In moderation. Yeah. Hey, did you see that bird? It looked like a seagull, except it was huge. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, the wings were a different shape and the beak was sharp. Maybe it was a falcon or an eagle? A white falcon. Didn't know they made them in that color. I wonder if it's a sign of good fortune in our future. That would be nice. Hey, I thought you were sleepy. Oh, not anymore, I guess. Maybe we should get going then. I'd like to check in with the Ruanian Guild branch and get our paperwork squared away. Oh, right. Okay. I hate to leave, but I guess we have to. Boy wearing cap. Today must be my day for just randomly running into people. Sorry about that. I'm just looking for somebody. Hey, you're not from around here, are you? Nope, we're from out of town. Hey, aren't you? What? We ran into a girl who said she was looking for a boy who was wearing a cap. You know anything about that? Oh, I'm looking for her, actually. Where'd you see her? Over by the tavern. It was a while ago, though, so I'm not sure where she went. Would you like us to help you search? No, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I can find her. Okay, bye. That kid seems pretty energetic. He reminds me a little of Luke back in Roland. I wonder if the kids are up to now. Or what the kids are up to now. What's wrong? It might just be my imagination, but... Have you lost anything? Lost what? Anything you're wearing. Like a money pouch or something? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Let's see. Pouch, check. Hairbands, check. Bracer emblem. I knew it. What the? Where is it? Did I drop it in the mountain pass or something? Calm down. I remember you had it when we were eating lunch. If you lost it, it has to be somewhere around here. Where around here? Oh, no way. I'm thinking the same thing. It was probably that kid. I bet it happened when he accidentally ran into you. What? Why would he want my bracer emblem? What reason does a kid have for wanting anything? He probably just took it because he could. Oh, he is in so much trouble. Once I get my hands on him, he's going to get the spanking of his life. Now calm down. For now, let's focus on figuring out where he is. Boy in a cap? Oh, I know who you mean. I saw him over by the flower shop. I don't remember where the flower shop is, but... Say, hey, what's wrong? I have a question for you. You haven't seen a little boy in a cap around here, have you? Let me think. Was he a student's guest at the Royal Academy? Well, yes, actually. Do you know the boy? He's not from this town. I think he's one of the orphans. Huh? From Mercia Orphanage. A woman called Matron Teresa is the administrator. She takes in kids who've lost their parents. It's just off the Gulf Seaside Way to the east. So the kid lives there? Let's go check it out. Alright, so we're going to... Oh no, it's another one of those ones. It's great for snacks. To go. Kind of afraid to make any of these because I always screw it up. Alright, well, we'll leave it here and we will finish next time. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Trixie Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or even join Miss Trixie for all the upcoming shows.